Gamer Moves here, and the 1.18 Crimson Desert update changed a couple of things, and I wanted to point out a few of them here. Let's get into it. Research is now going to cost you camp funds and not silver. So that's a change where in the past it was silver. So if you go to research, which you should start prioritizing, you're going to notice that you're not going to use silver, but you're going to use camp funds. Probably to help you focus a little bit more so you can get those early researchers going. There are now multiple options when it comes to the camera rotation and the lock-on. So if you go into your settings, you're going to notice that there's no longer just two settings. They're going to give you auto, semi-auto, and manual. Now, I went in and I tested a few of them to see how it felt, and I have my own opinions about this, but it's worth testing out on your own. The most noticeable difference was when I switched to auto. That's where you're going to lock onto your enemy, and you're not able to move the camera at all. Like, you cannot move it, it's locked onto that enemy, and the camera is going to be fixed and moved for you. There is now a new quest breakdown. So if you go into your pause menu, you go to knowledge, you're going to see that it's broken up into 8 subcategories. It's all retroactive, so if you've completed some of the quests, you can go and you can see what's already checked off for you. But it's much cleaner, and it's easy to track what you have done and what you haven't done. The update also addressed an issue where you couldn't lock on to some targets when you're on your mount. I didn't feel too much of a difference on this one, but it was updated and fixed so you can now aim properly and target specific enemies the right way when you're on your mount. Your mounts are now going to be able to handle low terrain, slopes, and rough ground way better. It's not flashy at all, but testing it out, as you can see, you can go over rocks and sticks and logs, and they can handle the terrain a whole lot easier and smoother now. With this update, I actually have to go back on one of the tips that I gave in this video here where I was telling people to not ring the bell. Ignore that now and ring those bells, because this update, I was so happy when I saw it because I had to test it out. As you can see, here is the map of my unexplored areas. I haven't rung any bells. Ringing the Payloon bell, and as you can see, it does give you an unexplored and the bell revealed area. So as you can compare, you can see where you still haven't traveled and what the bell revealed. So it is a very subtle and nice addition here. You no longer have to kill every single animal for the knowledge, unless you're looking for the small bones or you're looking to skin for some hide or something. You can just pick up these animals now and you're going to acquire that knowledge. Sometimes the clunky nature of this game caused you to, when you open windows on the second floor and try to climb through, even when something was not blocking your path, there was an issue. So they went back and this update cleaned that up, so you should not experience that at all if you have before. There were some smaller changes that they were looking to polish up. So the indoor lighting was one of those to where there was some unstable situations that were occurring. So this just tightened that up a bit in this update. And the last update I felt worth pointing out was that in Chapter 4, there was a progression blocked situation that was occurring on these quests. So if you're looking to replay the game, or you haven't gotten there yet, this is fixed and no longer will be an issue. So not a huge, massive overhaul, but there were some pretty meaningful changes that occurred in this update. Have to take back my tips about the bells. That's my new one. Go out and ring those bells. Till next time, cheers.